Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In this episode of Duddy's Gaming Adventures, we are going to be taking a look at Dragon Quest Builders 2, the demo. The full game comes out pretty soon, but they put a free demo up about a week or so ago, and I wanted to check this out and see what we can look forward to in the full game. So here we are, the demo. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's start your game. That's fine, yeah. Time to design your character. Okay, we'll go with this guy. Let's go with some green hair. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I'm good with that. So the full version of the game comes out on Friday, July 12th for both the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. This is the Nintendo Switch version. Now adjust the game settings. Once you're happy, select confirm, save your changes, start the game. We'll change these later. I'm gonna leave that as it is for now, and then I can always change settings later if I feel I need to. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you can receive notifications if you hit the bell any time new videos are posted. We're into the summer, so we got some good stuff coming up with Mario Maker 2, Dragon Quest Builders 2, a lot of good stuff. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. That's different. Oh, Dragon Lord. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land, strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Sounds horrible. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of despicable spawn of Erdrick, before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Okay then. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth. Oh, hellish Father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Daddy! You are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits. Whoa. What's going on here? The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero. I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? Yes, I am. You want to watch that mouth of yours, boy? Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. Might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lad like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come up and meet me on the deck. In a move on, use L to move your character and R to control the camera, press B to jump. Okay, so this is kind of similar controls to the first game. I recently finished Dragon Quest Builders 1 back in May. So it's still a little bit fresh in the controls, so that from that sense it's a good thing. Big fan of that game, and I'm looking forward to this a lot. Builder, I have something to tell you. Did you know that you can run by holding R while you move around with L? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy, but take care of their high ledges or you'll meet your maker sooner rather than later. Builder, I have something to tell you. Press A when you want to examine something or strike up a conversation with someone. I guess you remember this advice until the day you die. Oh, and one more thing. Could you ask that girl in the break to pipe down? She won't stop screaming. How does she expect me to rest in peace when she's being so noisy? Alright, so he said, oh, I can run. That is something that was not in the first game. That's cool. But it looks like we have a stamina meter like in Breath of the Wild. So, okay, that's cool. Oh, hello. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadful Deadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you come up with a plan to get us off the ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Excuse me? Oh, why in God's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd have been a farmer or a miner instead, I'd never been left to rot in that stinking cell. We thought the children of Hargon were all but vanquished, that they were running scared. How'd they ever turn the tables on us like this? Okay. Whoa, what's up, dude? Ah, the builder. Tell me, boy, do the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. Now, are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. Good to know. Okay, so we're on some kind of ship. Alright, what's up, man? Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on an open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you get very far, anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. Daddy obtains his first piece of kelp. Daddy can't remember when he last ate. The thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Edible essentials. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Select it with the D-pad and press X to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some health. X. Alright, awesome. Down in one! That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you've got a scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of heart graft for you to be getting on with first. Mission complete. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. As long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. You have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Okay. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Cantlin, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that you're in this Well, if it isn't the Mr. Builder. You're only an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere that days without bumping into an insolent little builder, hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. The world's going down the pan, that's for sure. Our only cost is to eliminate bothersome builders like you one by one. Hee hee hee. Or this ship keeps swaying from side to side. Feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell stuff like that to a lowly little draki. What's up, Slime? Hello, Gooman. Slurp. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargoon. The ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. Slurp. What's with all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you Goomans once and for all. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Middenhall, Canuck, Moonbrook, from forth these 3 kingdoms did come the hated heroes. The Scions of Erdrick, that laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form, so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. Does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Some happy guys there. Hee hee hee! So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know, we're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty Master of Destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. Eh? You wanna know what we're going to do with all these builders? Well, the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of whatever little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Mission complete. Listen up, Builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn around the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on! Chop chop! Fists of steel. Each piece of driftwood is marked with a icon. Run up to one and press Y to punch it to something useful. Got some wood. Yes. Alright, let's clean up the deck. Punch it up. I like that there's like, and this may be just because it's the tutorial, but the little quest markers to kind of help you. Where do I go? What do I do next? Alright, got all 10. Well, wow, my deck looks in much better shape now that you picked up all that wood. No flies on you, huh? Still, I suppose being given a chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind. Considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. He wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back. Mission complete. Excellent. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you were actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Seems like you aren't scared of us at all. Gonna keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs I need doing. Report back to me when you sorted them out. Alright. So we're starting with this guy. I've been watching you, builder. I saw you scrabble around the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. Such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see the worn-out workbench over there? Used to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you'll need this oil to craft them. That obtains 3 splats of oil. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. 5 black blocks will be your sign. There is 1 by the workbench and 4 more on the stairs that will lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail me, builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you have finished the task. Built to order. You can make some torches at the worn-out workbench using the materials in your inventory. Alright. Now we're starting to feel like Dragon Quest builders. Okay, I want to make torches. I need wood and oil. There we go. Perfect. Snappy put down. Torches can be placed on top of other blocks. Select the item with the D-pad and press X to put one down. There we go. How do you like it? Huh! Seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For ships such as ours, they could do with being a torch more sinister. I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters. You'll soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard this ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Mission complete. I do like the icon that shows you when you complete a mission. That looks cool. Oh, this guy. Well, if it isn't the so-called builder. Anyone think you'd own the place the way you're strutting around this deck? What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders, and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship, as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Say what? Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Oi, you! Fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just trying to kill me? Alright, better put them dukes up. I warned you, though, that skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come find me after the fight's finished, if you could still walk. Alright, come here, dude. Skeleton is defeated. Well, you're a better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised, you're pretty bony for someone who comes to be a builder. Doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all! Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weakling you are. Alright? You fight like a cow's cadaver. Builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you had a weapon? Likely story. Gonna bash him upside the skull with one of them torches. You're such a whiz at whipping up. Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you've got there? Eureka! Duddy learns a new recipe. Cypress stick. A broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Attack +8. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Why, I'd never. You telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Wow, don't just stand around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make the cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? One more thing. Once you bait it, don't forget to equip it. A weapon's no use otherwise. I want to make a cypress stick. Yeah, let me make 2, just in case. Sticking up for yourself. Ha ha. When you acquire a new weapon, select it with the D-pad and press X to wield it. Try equipping the cypress stick to deal some extra damage. So X to equip it. Okay, so there's different controls. We don't have to go to the separate menu anymore to equip our weapon. Alright. The boy genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at the old bag of bones now that you've got a weapon? Yes. Yeah, that's the spirit. Now watch the rotter try and put himself back together once you're through with him. Alright, come here. Ooh. Ugh, compound fracture. A bone-crushing defeat. Ha ha. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go and brag about beating me to the bow, son. We certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. You what? Feel a bit sorry for him? That's a new one. I want you no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in the fist fight. The weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet. Not by a long shot. Got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. Mission complete. Alright, let's see who else needs help around here. This guy. My, you've been a busy little boy, haven't you? First you made those torches, and now a cypress stick. One can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you even have any? Yes. Liar! The only thing you're carrying is that cypress stick. You haven't a single tool upon your person. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, haven't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from the builder in the brig below decks. Now they are yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy about the deck, place them on the mat beside me.
Yay!
New tool acquired. Gloves. Pick stuff up and plunk it down. Tooltip, gloves. Use the gloves to move objects from one place to another. Press ZR to pick up something or put it down, and press Y while holding something to rotate it. Okay. I got this. We got 4 more barrels. Last one. Oops. Tidy up the barrels. Wonderful work. 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels. Based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exhalated order. I fear time among us will be short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. Mission complete. It appears you have attended to everyone's errands. For now, hurry along and inform the good captain, and you'll require some more backbreaking chores. Chores? Come on, man. Alright, well, we are off to a good start with this demo. In the next episode, we are going to continue. We'll talk to the captain and find out what else he has in store for us. We're on this ship. I don't know what it's going to be. So far, I'm liking this. The gameplay is similar to Dragon Quest Builders 1. If you've never played Dragon Quest Builders 1, this tutorial here is doing a really good job of getting you into how things work within the game. And they have tidied up a couple things in terms of the being able to pick stuff up and put it down with the extra command. Before you'd have to break it, run into it to pick it up and add it to your inventory, and then you could use it. So this saves a step there, and also the equipping your weapons. Before you'd get the weapon, it would go in your equipment bag, and you would have to go to the menu to find it and equip your equipment. Now you just push a button. So we'll see how that lasts. I don't know if there's how the inventory will work as we get further along, get more stuff, but so far so good. I'm liking this a lot. Thanks so much for watching this first episode. We will do a second episode and continue on with the demo, so stay tuned for that. If you're enjoying the series and want to see more Dragon Quest Builders 2, please hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It really helps us out and makes a big difference when we know how we're doing. So please do that. We're glad you're here. Join us in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Duddy's Gaming Adventures.